Welcome back to the June 27th, 2020 edition of Pro Wrestling Throwdown. I'm Caleb Black, he's Luke the Big Dog Williams, our in-studio producer, the mighty Max Fury, and it is time to talk about SmackDown Live. Opens the show with a heartwarming tribute to The Undertaker, who we are now under the understanding that he is retired.
He's not.
I don't buy it.
Survivor Series.
I don't believe it at all. And SmackDown opens with, like I said, a great video package and then replays the Boneyard match.
Which probably is the best match SmackDown's had in months.
Yeah, if you didn't watch it, if you missed WrestleMania, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's such a fun, just awesome, enjoyable little fight scene. It's a fight scene. It's great.
And if it's Taker's, final bow, what a better way to go out than with AJ.
Yeah, with AJ Styles in a cinematic match where you had total control, where you didn't get hurt, where you didn't throw yourself to the wolves. I mean, it's a great period of time for Taker to decide to go off.
There were no wolves involved. It's okay.
There were no wolves. No wolves were injured in the making of the Boneyard match.
Not in the making of this one.
We lead into a fatal four-way to decide the number one contender for the women's title on SmackDown. Alexa Bliss versus Dana Brooke versus Nikki Cross versus Lacey Evans. And our girl, Nikki Cross,
I'm a girl,
took the win.
Good.
Nikki Cross is number one contender.
Happy.
Sorry.
We forgot to mention the fact that by the end of Extreme Rules, Sasha Banks and Bayley could hold all the gold.
They could. Yeah.
With Sasha Banks challenging Asuka for the
Raw title. Yeah, that'd be something. I mean, put them on them, hell.
Yeah, why not?
Put them on.
Then have Nikki Cross take them all. Take them all.
Nikki Cross would be the tag team champions?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. The four-way was good. I'll give it a 3.
Yeah, 3.
I love Lacey Evans. I love her.
To the 3.
Yeah. The only bad part of that match, or the only person that I'm not a major fan of in that match, was Dana Brooke.
See, I like Dana Brooke, but they had me.
Yeah.
Going into Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
And then they lost me. Like, they played her as such a ditz in the Money in the Bank thing, slipping on the water and stuff. And grabbing the briefcase. And
I forgot.
And then Stephanie coming in with the tape from home.
Not that one. Yeah, the wall's not even. Yeah, wall's not even the same color.
The quality of the video looked like she had taped it off her phone.
For all of the money that the McMahons have,
please
try.
Yeah.
Like, she's a billionaire's fucking daughter. And she's like, hey, use this GoPro.
I totally forgot about that.
They're like, oh shit, we forgot to do this video. Quick, do it on your phone.
She did it last minute.
She did it this morning. They sent it through Gmail. That's why it looks that way.
Leave it in a Google file. Going to an 8-man tag match with the New Day and the Lucha House Party against Cesaro, Nakamura, Miz, and Morrison.
With all these tag matches and multi-person matches, is Teddy Long the GM again?
It's going to be a
tag team
triple threat fatal 4-way
ladder match.
Last man standing ladder match
with spiders.
Yeah, it was a good match. I'll give it a 3.5. The New Day and Lucha House Party worked well together. That tandem offense was good. Miz and Morrison are a genius heel tag team because of their frat boy sort of mentality, which is a good buffer for Cesaro and Nakamura, who are just hyper athletic.
And you can't go wrong with the New Day, and you definitely can't go wrong with Cesaro.
Yeah, or Nakamura. I'm a huge Nakamura fan.
Cesaro should have already been heavyweight champion.
Yeah, so should Nakamura. So Nakamura should have beat AJ at WrestleMania.
Again, give me the Nakamura from that year.
Right. Exactly. Totally agreed. And that was it. That's all that happened on SmackDown.
No, that's not. The main event was Jeff Hardy versus Baron Corbin.
Yeah, I don't have it written down here. I don't know why.
Is it not on the... Do you not have a switch thing on there somewhere?
Let me take a look here. Anyway, you get to talking about that, see if I can't find it.
Jeff, the whole thing was Baron Corbin come out, said that The Undertaker was the biggest kiss-ass in pro wrestling. He stole 30 years of money from Vince McMahon, and that the only phenom should be the king. And then Jeff Hardy, of course, took exception to that, came out and was like, hey, man, everyone digs the Taker.
That's right.
You know, who are you to say anything? But anyway, had a match. Jeff, of course, wins, goes over because Baron Corbin hasn't won a match since June. Since when was it? April?
Since April.
He broke a mirror at WrestleMania.
No, Money in the Bank.
Or Money in the Bank.
And Jeff hits the one knee, does the Taker salute.
Yeah.
You know, everybody goes home happy, as we say in this business. We send the fans home happy.
That's right.
Especially on SmackDown.
Ms. Arts.
But again, Jeff Hardy, Baron Corbin, 3.5.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with either of those guys.
No,
they both
not
work
at all.
really well with anyone.
Well, and I think, too, we talked about it last week, how Jeff Hardy's unique selling ability works so well for guys who are bigger than him.
He sells like Mikey Whipwreck.
Yeah, and Corbin isn't like necessarily a giant, and his aesthetics aren't. He's not a great big muscle-bound guy. He's very kind of lean and lanky.
Yeah. Incredibly strong.
Right, but it's the way he throws his punches that are so convincing because his arms are so long, and the way Jeff sells them for him. It's a good pair.
Yeah, the thing with Jeff and Corbin is, you know, like you said, Jeff has that Ricky Morton.
Yeah, Ricky Morton
sympathy. For the crowd that Jeff, you know, makes you feel everything that happens to him.
Yeah.
You can feel it through the TV, and of course, Baron Corbin is the kind of guy you want to see him get his ass kicked.
Yeah, I totally
So
agree.
when he loses, it's instant over.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's the king to the fall.
And the other end of that,
and you talk shit about the Taker. You get
Jeff Hardy's a babyface that you love to see win.
Yes.
So it's like you said, the fans going home happy because it was a very satisfying victory.
You have the guy
to watch the guy you want to lose, lose to the guy you want to see win. I totally get that.
But yeah, 3.5.
3.5. Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt are set to have a Wyatt Swamp Street fight at Extreme Rules Horror Show. I'm guessing the theme of Extreme Rules is going to be, the cinematic theme is going to be horror movies.
You know what I want to see happen here? This is what I want to see happen.
To see Bray Wyatt drown Braun Strowman in the swamp.
Yeah, no joke. See him train ride his way out of that. No, what I want to see happen, well, first off, I'm upset it's not for the title.
Agreed.
But I understand why it's not, because if it's not, that means Wyatt can get a win.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got the Fiend for the title. I want this cinematic match to be stretched over the whole pay-per-view.
Like the entire...
Like, start it.
Like a 3-hour...
And then go a little ways, and then go to a match.
Yeah.
And then come back.
That would be an interesting
And then go to the match and come back. Because you're not just... The Boneyard match worked, or Graveyard, or whatever the hell they called it.
Yeah.
Worked because you had Undertaker and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Two men who could wrestle this water bottle, and it would hold your attention.
Yeah, I agree.
Braun Strowman isn't that.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt's that. I can watch Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I can watch
anybody.
Bray Wyatt all day.
But you take it in that category, you have him fight outside.
Yeah.
Then you have one of them peter away, the other one chase after him.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a match, come back, they're inside this house. Do that whole... outside, to have him throw one out the window.
Right.
Him look out the window, Bray Wyatt's gone.
Yeah. So now he's hunting again during the other matches. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Kind of like taking the Ultimate Deletion.
Yeah.
The good one.
Yeah.
And then throwing in like the House of Horrors, which I thought was good. People shit on it, but I thought it was good. And, and the Boneyard.
Yeah.
And all that, and just, I mean, to be like one consistent throughout the whole show. That way you have your horror show.
Yeah.
It works.
That's not a bad idea. I kind of dig that a lot.
Yeah.
But also,
through that match, you're thinking...
It gives you an opportunity to, like, have several tiny cinematic matches all involve storyline throughout the show.
And it would remind me more of how WWE Raw used to do things with, like, Austin and Pillman.
Yeah, where it was
like when he's on his way, well, blah, 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 they go to commercial, they come back. He's trying to bust in the house to go to commercial, they come back, he pulls the gun.
Yeah, he's in the house, he's got a gun.
Dude!
Yeah.
Take us, you want to take us on a journey? Take us on a ride.
Yeah,
yep.
I agree with that completely.
But that would be great, would it not?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I love that concept.
If not, we're going to film that eventually.
With our big YouTube budgets from all the subscribers.
It don't have to be great. I watch shit on YouTube all the time.
People watch us.
Yeah, and all we do is drink water and talk wrestling.
That's fair. That's water? That's vodka. I didn't know that.
My AA guy's probably watching this. Shut up.
What did you guys think about SmackDown? Let us know by leaving us a comment below after you like and subscribe. Oh my, I just went through puberty there. Also,
he breathed in and out at the same time.
Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Pro Wrestling Throwdown. Or
please subscribe. I'm begging you.
Practically begging at this point. Or by sending us an email at prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought about SmackDown. What do you think about the non-title match that's going to occur at the House of Horrors?
Who do you think's going to win? Who do you think's going to win?
What do you guys think about Nikki Cross being the number one contender? Let us know through all of those avenues, and stay tuned for NXT.